What is up, family? This is not a Patreon request. This is just a message from me to you to basically thank you all for hanging around through the messes that have happened with YouTube. It's almost 2026. I have no idea what's in store for 2026. I really don't. I mean, YouTube is a very strange place. You don't know if you're doing good or bad, or you're doing right from wrong. You have zero clue until it's too late. That's how it works over here. Some things are allowed in other places, then they're not allowed in other. One channel is allowed, another channel's not. When you post something, it could be something with zero copyrights on it, nothing, no copyrights. So how does the poster know anything's wrong if he posts a video and it's not copyrighted and like there's no issues? You know what I mean? For months. And then 3.5 months later, they decide, oh, do you donate? No, we want those removed. So I get a removal request, and boom, I have a copyright strike. You see? So even when you have no idea that you're doing anything wrong, because it's supposed to be YouTube's job to say, hey, that's copyrighted. You can't post that. So if they don't do that, how could me or any poster know the difference if something is good or bad? So anyway, this just an example of how YouTube works. It's the most convoluted system I've ever seen in my life, really. So by the way, like I think I heard that you could like post crazy things as long as you're like, that's not good. I don't agree with that. You shouldn't do that. Then it's okay to post like something terrible. It's crazy. That's like one of the reasons, because I've been going back and forth with YouTube and emails. I'm like, how does your system work? And they literally, at one point, they didn't know how to answer the question anymore of how a video's on one channel and it can't be on another, until they said something like, oh, it depends on how you talk about it. Like if you say, oh, that's bad, it's okay. But if you laugh, that's not okay, because then you're promoting it. So like dark humor is just straight up not allowed, more or less. Anyway, it's Christmas, right? So happy, Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noël, Feliz navidad, Frohe how do you say this? Frohe Weihnachten, something like that. That's supposed to be German for Merry Christmas. I probably failed miserably just now. So I just want to pass this along to you guys so you have uh, a very Merry Christmas with your family. Okay, these are 10 things that you should do when you go over to the family's house, and for Christmas dinner, everybody gets together. Kind of like, well, what we have over here is Thanksgiving. It's a lot like Thanksgiving dinner. Everybody gets together. So I made a list for you guys, to make sure you have a good, safe, happy gathering at the dinner table with your family. Okay? Number one, you should ask all of the ladies, the young ladies at the table, why are you not married yet? What is taking so long? Okay? That's the first thing. Okay? That's number one on the list. Number two, you should definitely mention that the turkey or the ham or whatever you're eating seems a little dry. Is it possible that somebody overcooked this? That's always a great momentum to get a conversation going with the family. Tu comprends? Okay? You understand? Number three, it's always a good idea to look at the person across from you and ask, is that what you wore for this family gathering? Don't you think that's a little inappropriate what you're wearing? So that's always a good, you'll get a good conversation going, out of that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. You should use that one quite often, actually. Okay. Number four, let everyone know that at your job or your workplace, how well you're doing, and that you're making so much money and you're expecting another promotion. Families love when you brag about how well your life is going and how well you're doing with your job, your family, your life. They love that. They look at you with like almost tears in their eyes of happiness and joy for you because you're doing so well. So don't forget that one. That's a good one too. Okay. Number six. Number six. Don't bring anything with you when you go to the family. When you go to the family's house, when you're invited, don't bring wine, don't bring food. They got plenty of that. That's why they do it. They make the food and drinks so you could come there and eat for free and drink their liquor for free. So don't bring anything because then it's just too much. There'll be too much. You know what I mean? So it's always best to bring nothing. Just come empty-handed and just say, "Hi, thank you for inviting us." And then you come in and you just eat and drink all their shit. They love that. They love that. You have no idea. All right, number 7. When things get boring around the dinner table, it's a good idea to talk about religion. Start bringing some religion into the conversation. You'll get it will excite. The momentum will just grow immensely just by bringing up some religion. It's amazing how well that one works, really. So if it gets boring, you're like, this is really getting, you know what I mean? Hey, let's talk about religion. Don't forget that one, okay? Now, number 8 is important. If the kids are too loud and annoying, and they're just screaming, yelling at the table, all the adults should get up and go sit at the kiddie table. And this way you get away from the kids. You can have your own peace and quiet at the kiddie table. You know what I'm saying? So that works. It's a good idea. It always seems to work. Okay. Now, number 9 is very important too. Around the Christmas table is usually the best time to blurt out. All you kids do know that Santa Claus don't exist, right? That's the best time to just break it out. Just blurt it out, get it over with, and just, let the kids know right there in front of the family, in front of the uncles, aunts, everybody. Just say, hey, you guys do know that Santa Claus is bullshit, right? I'm the one buying all these damn gifts for you. I get no credit for this. Instead, an imaginary fat ass with a white beard, he gets all the credit when I'm doing all the work. So that's the time you should bring it up. It's a good time to just get it over with. Just tell them right at the table. The other parents and aunts and uncles, they'll all thank you because they'll be like, I was thinking the same shit. I just never had the guts to say it out loud like that in front of everybody. And you will get applauded. They'll be like, good job, man. Good job for letting that out. Oh, we don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. And the last thing, number 10 on the list of 10 things to do at the Christmas dinner, okay, is very important. Always, finally, just 100% politics should be brought up at the table at some point during that Christmas dinner. Fit it in there. It's a good idea to just squeeze it in a little bit. You know what I mean? Just start bringing up a little bit of politics. This way you could start. He's left. He's right. She's left. She's right. And you see right there, you'll get it all figured out at the end of the dinner table. And if you go by those 10 things, I really don't see anything going wrong at your dinner. I really think at the end of the day, everybody's going to be very, very happy if you go through that list and do that. They will appreciate you. You will most definitely be invited at the next Christmas dinner. Don't worry about it. There's no doubt about it. You will get reinvited because of all the excitement that you brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So there you go. I just want to let you guys know that 2026, I don't know. I'd like to have one day out of the week where I could maybe, I'm going to try to redo this whole situation that I'm in. I got a new desk, whatever, make it look a little nicer than this stupid thing behind me new computer. So once a week, I'd like to maybe somehow try to I'll get a good emulator working. I will get a really good joystick and we'll play some games. You guys will actually request, but obviously it has to be a game that I could just pull from an emulator, and just fool around and play for like 20, 30 minutes, and just that's it. That's it. Maybe do it on Twitch, and then upload it from Twitch to YouTube. Who knows if there even is a YouTube at the end of 2026. I'll tell you, copyrights come and go like the wind blows. So you never know. And we have an amazing Patreon that actually created a Discord channel for me. So we're going to go live with that in 2026. And the reason behind the Discord channel is going to be so whoever wants to join, log in. You could discuss with the Patreons. Hopefully there'll be some Patreons in there too. And you can kind of just discuss, what would be a good reaction. Maybe somebody will say, hey, he should check this out. And then somebody else say, no, that sucks. That's terrible. That's a horrible idea. He's going to get a copyright strike if you do that. You could discuss like, oh, this one's definitely safe. Oh, this one's hilarious. Oh, that one's too political. Oh, you should stay away from that one. At least get, a nice, friendly conversation between people that are involved in the channel and want to see maybe something completely different that we've never done, or some, they've whatever they give. Maybe you could even give a Patreon an idea, and the Patreon's like, damn, yeah, I like that idea. And then he does it. He sends the request. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's a place to gather, talk. I doubt I'll be able to pop in often, but when I do, I'll pop in, say hello. And other than that, that's it, man. Happy, Merry Christmas. We made it through 2025. And who the hell knows what's in store for us in 2026. Who knows? I don't know. I will also try to do a live stream sooner than later. Okay, I don't even know how the hell to do it, to be honest with you. I think maybe I don't know, somewhere in here. I think you. Oh yeah, see OBS. That's what I use. OBS. By the way, there were a lot of you saying you were hearing a loud bass sound in the background in my videos. Has that gone away? I've corrected something in OBS for about 4 days now, and this is actually a good example right now. I don't know if you hear see, the problem is I don't hear the bass sound. You do. So let me know. Has the bass sound gone away? Is it better? I don't have the best mic, and I definitely need a better camera. I also don't even know what the hell camera to get. So if you guys know a really good 4K camera to get, let me know. Easy, simple. I don't want nothing crazy that I have to configure for an hour. Just something where I plug it in. Hey, there I am. Oh, I look way better. And that's it. Even though looking way better for me could actually make me look worse, because 4K really gets in there. You'd be like, damn, D is ugly. Anyway, it is what it is. I don't give a shit. You think I care? I don't care. All right. Anyway, so there you go. We will move on to 2026 soon. And I appreciate you all. I really do. I really do. There are some days, I'm not gonna lie, where I'm like, more video. I gotta make more video. It's not easy. And there's some days I'm in a really bad mood. I'm in a pissed off mood, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do like a Palmer show, or I gotta do something that's gonna make me die of laughter. And I'm like, but I'm in such a bad mood. Like, I don't even feel like laughing. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm skipping that for now. I'm not doing that one. I'll do something else. So there's days like that. You guys probably don't realize that, but 4 videos a day is a lot. It's a lot. And I'm just trying to keep up, When I first did this, I figured, I don't know, maybe I have 30, 40 Patreons that will request some things, help me out. And I never imagined it would grow the way it grew. And now I'm like, damn, that's a lot of videos I got to do every month. Holy crap, that's a lot. And then you got to worry, please don't get sick. God, I hope I don't get sick. Then I'll lose my voice. If I have a sore throat, if I have a fever, that means I have to skip videos for like 3-4 days. That means I'm already like 16 videos behind. And as the new requests come for the next month, I'm still trying to catch up the month prior. You know what I mean? So it gets stressful. It does get stressful, but I do my best. I really do. I try what I can to put out 4 a day. And then, well, you have no idea the shit I go through with the copyrights, and ugh, it's like insane. It could be a week later, and then you're supposed to put a video up on YouTube, and what they say is you put it up as unlisted. Unlisted is supposed to mean that you guys don't know it's there, but YouTube does, so they could check it without it being public. So they check it, and after 3-4 days, it's like, well, looks good to me. It's still good, so I'm gonna post it now. I mean, it's supposed to be 24 hours, so after 3-4 days, you would figure, okay, the video's safe. You post it live, and 3 hours later, there's a problem. And you're like, oh, I got to fix the problem now, or I have to put copyright on the screen, or I have to remove a part that's offending somebody. So that happens too. You have a game plan, and you're like, all right, this, and that is coming out this day, then this, and that is going to come out this day, and that fucks everything up. So now you got to reroute, redo shit, reschedule things. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, people. But you know what? 90% of your videos that you guys request, I mean, they make my day. They make my day. I enjoy them. I laugh, as you know, because I don't care what anyone says. If you can't laugh, I mean, you can't live. Really, you have to laugh in this world, especially the world we live in. You have to laugh. You have to. Make an effort. Giggle. Just go if you have to. If that's the best you could do it. It'll make you feel better. It really will. It will make you feel better. So that's it. Most of the videos are humor based. Some are serious. Some are educational. Some are about war. Some are about really interesting people's lives. Striptease. Oh my goodness. But I mean, I love them all. I really do. I love them all. There's only a few that are like, they're pretty weak. Some are weak, And like you guys say, I don't know if the Patreon's trying to troll me. I really don't. I see that in the comments. Oh, why are you trolling D? Like, I don't know. Why would you pay money to troll me? Are you rich or something? I don't know. I wouldn't. I wouldn't pay money to be like, I'm gonna send them the shittiest video ever, and I'm gonna pay them to watch it. Like, I wouldn't do that. But so I don't think they're trolling me. They just had bad luck. And by the way, I've had some Patreons say, "Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't know that would go off so badly. I really had no idea. Sorry, I won't request that again." So they understand. They understand. But listen, you got to give them credit. This entire channel is because of the Patreons. It is. It's because of how would I have found any of what I've learned from all the French videos, even the German videos? And before the channel got redone, I had tons of Indonesian people that were requesting crazy Indonesian content, and I love it because I'm learning about the world. I'm learning about countries. I'm like what's his name? Pierre? No, not Pierre. Ah, je vais coucher chez toi. No, no, je vais coucher. Oui, chez toi, pas avec toi, chez toi. So that I love. Maximi. What's his first name? Antoine. Stupid. Antoine. So I'm like Antoine without traveling with all the videos you guys show me. So I'm like traveling through your video. Not the ones that are not humor and funny and Anyway, there you go, people. I've already talked too much. You guys are probably bored out of your mind already. So so we should talk about politics. See? If we're bored, you talk about politics. And they throw in a little religion, and all of a sudden, we got a lot to talk about. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Bad idea. Okay. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. 2025 was interesting, to say the least. Hopefully this second go around goes well. I was really, I am worried. I'm not going to lie. I'm worried when I see something can give you a copyright strike from 4 months ago. That's some crazy shit. That's like dangerously scary. It's like, wait a minute. You know how many Dieu donné? Do you know how many? I had like 11 videos, and they only struck 2 of them. And all 11 are for copyright, none. Like YouTube tells you. I don't know how many of you guys have a channel, but YouTube will tell you like, hey, there's no issue with this video. All 11 have no issue with YouTube. None. No copyrights, no nothing. And now 3.5 months later, somebody said, the person I guess in charge of Dieudonné's videos says, I want those two removed, and I get a strike. So when things like that can happen, it makes you wonder. I mean, how do how does a reactor keep a channel? So I don't know. I don't know, guys. We would just become a gaming nerd and just play games and laugh how shitty they are, and be like the American version of Jour de Grenier with 90% of my videos not even close to how amazing his videos are, but just to play games. I don't know. I don't know. Just only time will tell, people. Only time will tell. Rumble is great, but it's like 5% of the community, the social media community, like 5% go to Rumble and watch Rumble. So because YouTube has a monopoly. And as you know, Google owns YouTube. So when you search for a video, guess who does the searching 99% of the time? Google. Google says, hey, I know where you can go to look for that video. The company that I own, YouTube. So how do you expect another social media platform to have a chance? Anyway, my friends, that is it for me. Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noël again, and let's have a good 2026. A safe one, a happy one, a healthy one, a prosperous one. Okay? That's the most important. All three. The most important is healthy, because you can't enjoy anything else if you're sick. So let's all have a healthy 2026. Bam! And let's go. Let's do it. Let's have a good 2026 year. Okay? Take care. Peace out. À la prochaine. I don't know how to say any of that in other languages, so peace out.